Hello, hello. It has been a moment since we've been in the car together. Today we are lucky enough to have Miss Annie in the back. You can see her little paws throwing it up. A little hello to you guys. We are headed off to Costco to take a look at get some ideas for her birthday party. She's turning 1 very soon and we decided to have a big old birthday party, which is so exciting, but also like how I'm going to feed all these people. Right now we have about I want to say there's like 40 adults and 30 kids coming. I don't know what I was thinking. We're doing it like outdoors. And so I feel like we called it a picnic. So I feel like we can get away with doing sandwiches. Trying to be cost efficient, but also like when you throw a party, you want to do it right to make sure like people are coming from afar. So you want to make sure that they are fed well and entertained greatly. That part we're not worried about, but definitely thinking about how to feed all these people. So I'm going to go take a look and just see like what some options are at Costco. But while we're there, I just put a thing out on Instagram asking you guys for some kid-friendly snacks or food or anything at Costco that you love to get for your kids, because it's a rare thing for me to go to Costco. I love it there. It's just such a production to go, and also I inevitably end up spending more money than I actually need to be. Even though you go there to like spend less money, you end up buying more. You know how it goes. So I'm trying really hard to be efficient when shopping, but I do know that there are a lot of kid-friendly options there and like healthy kid-friendly options. I fell down this rabbit hole on Instagram of watching people go into Costco and be like, instead of this, get this. You know what I'm talking about, girl? I'll leave the link. There's some really funny ones, and then there's some really like actual helpful ones. So yeah, I fell down the rabbit hole and now my algorithm is like all that. So I've been inspired to go check out what they got at Costco. We're gonna meet my mom because I mean, there's no better shopping mate than my mom. And if you guys have been around for a while, I've done many Costco shopping hauls with my mom. So we're gonna go meet her now. This is our activity for the day. Let's see what we can find. And if I come upon anything good, I will be absolutely sharing with you. I know like all Costco's have different stuff, but hopefully we can find some stuff that maybe we can all benefit from. So let's go. Not like you're gonna have some of my snacks, but like if you go to Costco, maybe you can look for this. You get it. This is how the internet works. All right, let's go. There's Grammy. Grammy, we're back with a Costco video.
Oh Lord, help us.
So some people were suggesting these. It's just literally fruit. So that's pretty cool. For $13.99 for how many of these? How many are in here? 24. I don't think you can eat these yet, but Grammy can eat your toes. Oh, what a babe. Okay, everyone's obsessed with these. Yogurt smoothie melts, but they're made out of coconut milk, right? Plant-based. They're on sale for $13.59.
No added sugar. Healthy fats. Veggies for nutrients. Fruit for vitamins.
I just filmed like a whole thing and then I got like so self-conscious. I am getting back into the rhythm of YouTube, but I started to like get a little overwhelmed in Costco, and I was like, you know what, Lisa, you don't have to fully film everything in Costco. Yes, that's the expectation that you've set for yourself, but the reality of the situation is you're a mom with a young child in Costco and it's chaotic in here. What are you doing? And that's just how I'm going to proceed with my channel, as authentically as a parent as possible, so you don't feel alone. If you're watching Instagram videos or YouTube videos and you're like, how do they do it all? It's like, no, they don't do it all. And I certainly couldn't do it all because my child was having a terrible time once I turned off the camera, or why I turned off the camera. I think she was so overstimulated and slightly hungry. So my mom took her into the book section, and the books at Costco are great, not only for adults, but they have so many different books for kids there. And so they were playing with the ones that like make music and sounds. She's really into music and really into books. Yes, we got the baby jail, which if you ever want to talk about, we can talk about some of the purchases we made. Things that we've used, things that we haven't used. But she has tons of toys and she doesn't want to play with any of them. She just wants to play with her books, which is so lovely. Anyways, having my mom there, having a backup is such a blessing. So I quickly ran through the aisles and I learned a few things. One, most of the things at Costco that I really like are in the freezer section, and we weren't going home immediately, so I just kind of quickly skipped over that. Two, is that Costco on a Monday is insane, and why did I think Costco on a Monday was a good idea? Is there ever a good time? Three, I realized that I don't want to make sandwiches myself for the party. Even going into the bread aisle, I was like, I don't, like I was like so overwhelmed by the whole process that I think like I'm just like want to order pizza or bagels or something, like just order it, because by the time you end up buying all the stuff and it's like input in, output out, input money in, I think it'll like even out financially if I can figure out a way to just order some food, a light spread for this picnic. And for maybe it's better to go Costco without your child, although now she's napping so deeply, so maybe it was worth the trip. This is all to say I looked at a bunch of the items that you guys suggested, and I'm going to read them off to you guys. I didn't end up buying most of the stuff. First up was the That's It fruit things that I showed you, and they looked really great. In fact, they really are That's It, just some fruit and nothing else in it. But I think that they were too chewy at this point for Annie. She's pretty good at chewing, y'all. She can really chew. Considering she only has, I think she has like 8 teeth at this point. She can really chew, and sometimes people are like horrified when they watch her eat because I let her eat like pretty big pieces, but like she can do it. But I'm not ready to give her the That's It fruit roll-up type things, but I think in the future I would absolutely get those. I did buy what my mom was showing, which is these Amara yogurt smoothie melts. And you know what, before I go any further, quickly, an aside about food in general, I didn't ever really like to talk about food and what I consume and like my theories on like, you know, what's good for you and what's not, because I feel like everyone has their own thing going on. You know what I mean? Like everyone has their own dietary restrictions or allergens or theories on what you should be eating, what you shouldn't be eating. And like, I think we all can agree maybe fast food every day isn't correct, but like, I'm not here to like shame anyone that loves fast food or whatever, you know what I mean? Like that's not my place. And I would hope that that wouldn't be your place to do the same with me, is to judge me in terms of what I'm feeding myself and my family. So I'm just always feel like it's kind of like a touchy subject to talk about. But as a parent, I feel like we're constantly worrying and trying to like meal plan and feed our kids. And to me, it's important that I try to give her as healthy and rounded out, well-balanced diet as possible. And so anyways, I ask for your consideration in the comments, not only to me and like what I'm talking about and what I'm deciding to do for my family, but also amongst each other, that like everyone has differing opinions. And so I think we just need to be kind and in some way like stay in our own lane. I love suggestions, and I love all the suggestions that you guys gave on my Instagram, but that's just sort of how I feel about food. I just feel like it's a little bit touchy. So just going into it knowing like these are just my own opinions for my own family. And when I look at ingredients, I'm trying my best to do as minimal added ingredients as possible. Although, you know, like in life, it's not always possible to eat organic, and sometimes we go astray from sort of our guidelines that we've set for ourselves and our families. So, you know, I'm trying to find a balance, and give or take balance of like, you know, trying our best. Okay, I said, you know, like 18 times. Here we go. Anyways, so I like these because of the minimal ingredients, like my mom had read out loud, but this is just organic mango, organic coconut milk, organic carrot, organic lemon juice. And that is it. No added preservatives, nothing of that sort. And what I really like about these, not only are they delicious because we've tried them at a friend's house before, but they take a long time to eat, which is great. Anything you can do that keeps your child occupied for a while is nice. And they're small, so she has worked on her little dexterity when she's picking up things. And yeah, this was just really exciting. So I was happy to get these. And other than that, the only other thing I got were organic blueberries. My mom and I usually share produce when we go shopping together because we can't eat it fast enough before it goes bad. I do put a lot of the berries in the freezer, but this kid eats berries by the fistful. I don't know what it is. I've talked to other parents, like berries are just like where it's, sorry, I have these little baby hairs that I'm just driving me nuts. So I'm constantly just pressing them down and tugging them back. Like when my brother really wanted to have the JTT hairdo, like part down the middle, but he had curly hair, so we would just like go like this all the time. Berries by the pound. Our kids just eat them. So kids, meaning ours. I'm thinking about Tracy because Tracy lives very close to me. And so we're always over there. And I feel like we have like a compound sister-wife situation going on. And she's always feeding Annie. And I always try to bring over food to help feed her kids. And so I feel like together they eat so many berries. So the kids eat a lot of berries. So anytime we go anywhere where an organic berry is somewhat on sale, we get them. So we got those today. Other than that, that was it. We left Costco with just 2 items, which is brilliant. A first, really. Anyways, so that's all we saw, but let me read a few of the things that you guys suggested. Good Pops, which I don't think I saw, but I've heard of before. A lot of people suggested these. I got this many times. Someone mentioned a kids protein shake, Orgain kids protein shake. Long story short, lifesavers. I saw the Orgain protein powder there, and I want to say that maybe Jeff uses that, or he has used that in the past. Like the container looks so familiar to me, but I haven't looked up the actual kids one, so I will look that up online. That's interesting. The organic smoothie melts. Someone mentioned Bombas from Trader Joe's, and I wasn't at Trader Joe's, but I tried to go to Trader Joe's for Annie because they have a lot of produce there that she likes. She's like a zucchini consumer. She just loves zucchini, and they come in like a nice packet there. And in terms of the Bombas, I actually get the Bombas from Target. They're different than the ones at Trader Joe's, and I like the ones at Target because they have different ingredients, like similar but like a few less ingredients, I think, than the ones at Trader Joe's. But it's a good way, I was told it's a good way to introduce peanut butter into a child's diet to see if they have an allergy to peanut butter. We just did like straight up peanut butter. I think I put a little bit on her skin to see if she had any sort of reaction per our pediatrician's suggestion, and she was totally fine, and she's fine with peanut butter, thank goodness. Nut allergies are so difficult, and I'm sending lots of love to parents who have to deal with that, or humans that have to deal with that, because I know that one's kind of a pain in the tush. But we got the Bombas anyways because they're delicious. I enjoy them. Let's see. Once upon a time, food pouches. We tried one of the fruit melt things from Target from Once Upon a Time, and we really, really liked it. And today we tried one of the fruit veggie pouches that my mom had gotten her from Whole Foods, and she seemed to really like that. But I didn't see any of the Once Upon a Time there. Pancake bites. I didn't see, but that sounds great. Veggie pouches, applesauce pouches. I didn't see any applesauce pouches that I was super thrilled about, but I'll show you what I did get from Trader Joe's. That's it. Fruit bars, like I mentioned. Cottage cheese, which we haven't tried yet, and a bounce house. So thank you for your great suggestions. A few extra things that we have been like kind of rebuying. One, like I mentioned, are these from Trader Joe's. We get like the applesauce ones from Whole Foods, and they're just applesauce in it. Sometimes we get the strawberry and apple combo, but this one I really like. This is the apple banana one. You should have to check. It's very interesting. Some of these have added things in them, like acids or whatever, that they say it's like a preservative, but for some reason this one doesn't. So I just keep getting this one. This is the organic apple puree, organic banana puree, organic apple juice concentrate, and organic lemon juice concentrate. So these are pretty good. She seems to really like these. I try to limit because of the sugar, or like do it in the morning so she's not having a hard time sleeping after all the sugar. But I mean, I don't know, she seems to burn this off real fast, so I'm not that concerned about it. And what I like about these pouches is that you can close it up if she doesn't finish, and she can also do it herself, although sometimes she'll like, and it'll go everywhere. They do sell apparently reusable pouches, which I would like to get and keep meaning to order, but I keep forgetting because I think it would be better for the environment, and then also I could just buy whatever applesauce I like and just keep refilling it. So I gotta look into that. But these are great for like a quick throw into the bag, gotta go kind of moment. Also, like another thing about food in terms of like trying to have these conversations is I'm not super educated on nutrition beyond what I know from like my own experience and from just trying to teach myself. But there are people out there that stay up to date with everything and things are constantly changing. And so I worry about making suggestions because I might have missed the mark on something and I never want to like give someone the wrong information. That being said, like something came out about a company, I think it was Lesser Evil, who I really like and I've always eaten their popcorn. But like some of their snacks contained too much arsenic, which is horrifying. Or was it lead? See, herein lies my issue. So please take me with a grain of salt. Himalayan sea salt. There was two companies recently that came out with some issues for kids. Lesser Evil and then Bonza. Bonza is the chickpea pasta. It's like an alternative to regular pasta. And then Lesser Evil had a cassava-based product that had an issue too. One of them was arsenic and one of them was lead. I can't remember which is which. Either way, I was like, oh great, both products we really like, so we gotta stop using those for the moment until they fix it, whatever. Anyways, this is all to say, we had gotten these are Serenity Kids grain-free puffs, and the thing I like about a puffs is similar to this. It's like it takes a long time to eat, and it practices their little dexterity, and like they're safe, and she really likes them, and they're fun, and they're great and easy to throw into your bag. Anyways, this is a cassava snack, and I'm like, oh my god, now they're saying cassava might not be the best for kids. I don't know if I'm going to rebuy this. This is kind of packed with a lot of ingredients that maybe I don't know what all of them are, so perhaps this isn't where it's at, but she seems to really like them. So for the moment, there's no soy, rice, corn, nuts, sweeteners, glutens, blah, 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 blah. It's a clean product. Take that for what it is. There's so many puffs on the market. But she seems to like these ones. But we're almost done, so again, I might just try to move on and find something else, just mostly because it's good for me to switch it up and not just give her the same thing over and over again. I'm trying to diversify her palette for the moment, so there's that. And then in lieu of the Bonza, which again, I'm not up to date, so I don't know if that if they've changed their formula or whatever, but for the moment, I'm like, well, there's other alternatives, so we've been trying this one, and I actually really like these. These are gluten-free shells. These are made out of chickpea. And we're not doing gluten-free for Annie. I'm just gluten sensitive, so when I cook pasta at home, I cook this as opposed to regular pasta. So it's just easier for us to both be eating the same thing. And what I like about this is it's packed with protein because it's chickpea. There's 12 grams of protein, so it's a good way for me to get protein into her little sweet bod. And these are good. I like them, and I like the size of the shell, and they cook really nice. I tried another like veggie based pasta, and it like wouldn't get soft, and it also was like so dense, just like too much fiber. You know what I mean? So anyways, there's that. We're also trying meat with her. I don't eat meat. I have fish, and she seems to like salmon, but I just want her to try everything, and she can make a decision down the line as to whether or not she wants to eat meat. That's her decision. But I think for right now, it's nice to try a bunch of different things because she's a growing lady and she deserves to try it all. So that's what I kind of got and discovered and felt like sharing with you guys here. But any suggestions about other products that you really like? There's a mom friend of mine who shops via Thrive. Is it Thrive? Yeah, Thrive Market online. You have to subscribe to it, which I have like mixed feelings about. I don't really know why you have to do that, why you can't just like order it. But I guess here I am, I pay for like a Costco membership. So I guess it's a similar thing, and maybe that's how they're able to like keep the prices down. They also seem to really source good products, and I think their whole shtick, at least I got a commercial, I fell for the commercial where it's like, if you don't want to worry about like the ingredients that you're feeding your child, like you use Thrive Market, they only use like the best of the best. That was such a condensed version of what they were trying to say, but you know what I'm saying. So it's nice, like you can just go there and they sort of what is the word I'm trying to say? Mom brain. I just read something about mom brain today that said like it's a real thing. Like something in your body shifts after, it's like a hormonal thing. It like shifts after you have a baby, which like your brain can no longer like remember things as well because of your perspective. I don't know. I can't remember because I have mom brain. Anyways. Curate was the word I was looking at. They curate all the products, so you don't have to like run around to a bunch of different stores. So I'm considering maybe doing that. For me and my diet, again, I can eat like the same thing every day and be fine, and you know, make healthy choices for myself that are like straightforward and simple, but I want to give my child as much variety as possible. So that's what I got for you. So lots of things learned today. Don't go to Costco on a Monday. Birthday party food, yet to be determined, but definitely not going to be making sandwiches for myself. And yeah, I still very much enjoy turning on the camera, and I'm happy to be back doing it with you guys. And I appreciate you guys going on this journey with me and exploring life after having a baby. Wild. I can't believe my child's going to be 1 year old. It's really quite a trip. So stay tuned as we sort of set up this party. I'll talk about it more later, but I think we're gonna have like Olympics theme party, which is super fun. So hang on to that. And more videos to come. If there's anything specific you want to see, I would like to do some sort of skincare, makeup, updated makeup routine. It's a very fast 5-minute quick makeup routine that I've been doing. This isn't really it, although I did find some really great stuff for my skin, like a new kind of skin makeup situation that I love to share with you. I have a Newly package coming tomorrow. I'm still doing Newly, so maybe there's an unboxing will be happening there. And again, if you want to talk about some baby products, kid products, 1-year-old birthday wish list, all that, just let me know in the comments below. Or as always, I'm over on Instagram, checking out your comments, reading your DMs. Even if I can't get back to you, I do look at them. So thanks for being there, and I love you guys. I will see you next time. Bye.